Hey, so I called the vet's office this morning um, to tell them the amount of money I had and to ask pretty much what it was going to cost. And she told me it could range between 150 up to like 200. Well, three people have donated, and that's a total of $65. My daughter that works at the vet's office says she could give me $30. So that would be $95. So I asked if with the 95, could I pay him the rest of it at the beginning of the month when I got my check. And they just won't do it. Um, I was on another video earlier and someone said something about vets financing. Y'all, I'll almost bet that if you call the vets in your area and tell them a situation, they won't finance either. They just stopped it. I mean, it's not the old days like it used to be. Used to be doctors. You can make payments to doctors, but doctors don't do it anymore either. It's really unfortunate that there's just no help. But I want to give a shout out to the three that has donated, because that was extremely nice of them. And, I think there was like 81 views on that video. And honestly, if everybody that viewed that video had have donated $1, $2, less than the price of Starbucks coffee, puppy could go to the vet. I wish that there were programs. Like I said, there is one lady in the area, and y'all, she's doing everything she can to save as many as she can. But she's dealing with the more extreme cases. Like animals that's going to actually die if they don't get the surgery. Or, anyway, or saving 25 cats from the pound that was going to be euthanized. And my daughter, she went to the town, it's been a few months back, and wanted to get a friend for her dog. And there was a dog that was going to be put down in 1 week. And they told her over $100 for the dog. So, y'all, they'd rather kill them than they would to set a reasonable amount that a poor person could afford. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. And I hate to keep bringing sad news. I really don't like to do that. But today on the phone, my daughter that works at the vet told me that there was a lady who brought 2 puppies in there. And they had upper respiratory infection. And I guess the lady, later on, come to find out, has like 10 dogs, all running loose. None of them even have a rabies shot. But she brought these puppies in, not for treatment. She brought them in to have them put down. Well, a lady, the doctor said, like I said, there is that one woman that my vet works with that said that he could most likely get her to take those two puppies. Well, the woman said no. The lady in the veterinarian's office, the secretary, asked if she could take the 2 puppies home. She said, I understand you don't want them going to somebody you don't know, but what the hell does this lady care? She's fixing to kill the damn puppies. What does she care? I mean, is people really... Now, I'm sorry, y'all, but that's selfish. That's what I call selfish. You're not going to give the dog away to someone that's willing to treat it and help it? That's selfish. I told my daughter on the phone, I said, well, gee, Tot, why don't they offer me that? I mean, I guess because Puppy is not going to die from his injuries. And he's not going to be euthanized. But, yeah, if they would offer me to, as much as I love Puppy, I love him enough to let someone else take this dog that can provide for him. I mean, I would have said, oh, yeah, definitely, here. You know, here. Yeah. You provide him a good home, you can afford medical treatment. Here. Take the dog. I cannot. Somebody that's not willing to give these puppies away and prefers to pay $65 to $80 to euthanize one puppy, but can't pay for the respiratory infection. I'm sorry, y'all. This woman should not have animals. And my daughter, I mean, yeah, I don't know how they do it. Because you see so much sad stuff working at a vet's office. And, you know, people don't understand. Oh, well, why can't the vet work with people? Well, because people don't pay their bills. That's why. And there are people that work there, they have to pay for their building. They have to pay for their lights. They have to pay for feed for the animals, medical supplies for the animals, medication for the animals. They have to pay their secretary, their vet techs. They can't do that for free. They got families. I don't think that they're cold and cruel and harsh. They're doing the best they can do. I don't think that they're harsh because they cannot afford to keep letting people just go, you know, and just not pay their bill. You know, like I said, it's not the olden days. And they do have care credit. But I'll tell you, I got that care credit years ago to have my teeth pulled. And you have to have perfect credit. For one. And I mean perfect. I'm talking a score of 700 and above. Because the dentist came back in and told me, wow, I can't believe you was approved. You've got perfect credit. Yeah. I did. Till Care Credit got done with me. You cannot get them paid off. Cannot. They have got the highest interest rates there is. They are bogus. They should be in jail for being criminalistic. Honestly. Care Credit. They need to definitely change their names. But okay, enough rambling. So as I said, I have $65 in my PayPal that was donated on the first video. And I'm going to give them a shout out because they deserve it. 10,000 Lakes, BC. It's B.C. I will put it in the description. I don't know how to do links, y'all. I'm not that savvy. I'm sorry. But I do know that he's got a channel, and he's got a good channel. And y'all should go visit him and subscribe. And then there's Kristine, and she also has a good channel. And I've only watched a couple of her videos because I think it's been like not too long ago since I subbed to her. Um, so I need to kind of catch up on some of her videos. But I did watch a couple of them, and I can tell you she does a good job on her videos. And her name is Kristine. Now, my other friend, I don't think he has any content on it, or he or she, I'm not sure which. I want to say she. But I don't think they have any content on their channel. I'm not sure, but y'all can check it out. Their name is Leisure 057 blank. BLANK. So those are the three out of, like I said, 81 views or more that contributed to Puppy. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm praying that I can get up enough money to get this dog into that vet. The money is sitting there. Like I said, if everybody that had have watched the video had have contributed just $1, I mean, that's 80 some dollars plus add 65. And if my daughter was to give me the 30, which she might not need to, but if she was, Puppy could have been to the vet. I could have had him in there today. Like I said, $1 or $2. I mean, as poor as I am, if I was to see a poor animal that there was no help for, $2, I can put $2 towards it. I can scrape that much and change. I mean, like I said, it's, you know, I mean, I hate that this has even happened. I really do. And it happened at a really bad time for me. We had just got done, like I said, preparing for Dorian, for the hurricane. And we had to leave home. And when I came back, my whole back room on the one side and the whole center of the floor was pretty well flooded. I still not 100% sure. I know a lot of it probably came from the roof, but I'm not sure about the rest of it. So, y'all, I'm just dealing with a lot right now. It just all came at a bad time. I mean, I had to have Coleman tanks for the cooker for the storm, gas for the generator. We had to have foods and batteries, and, you know, it's not cheap. Water, it's not cheap getting ready for a storm. I know I spent $200. And that would have been $200 I would have had for Puppy. But I can't help there was a storm. And now there's another one coming that they say is going to go out. But BP Earthwatch had said that there's going to be another high come down. And he's saying that after it goes out, it's going to come back in and hit North Carolina. Y'all, I really hope not. I pray not. I mean, I don't care if it is Category 1. Matthew and Florence was Category 1. It like to wipe us out. It flooded everything. And people still suffering from it because FEMA didn't help anyone. But I also want to thank another one of my subs, and a very nice lady, and her name is Judy Zimshad, Zimshad, and she also has a channel, and she has a lot of animals, a lot of dogs. She's an animal lover, and she tried to give me information to where I could fix Puppy, you know, myself the best I could. So she was researching and sending me stuff nonstop, trying to help. So thank you, Judy. I appreciate your help. Like I said, I wish more people had a heart and would follow suit. I've had my channel, I know, a year. And I've had my ups and my downs. And I've had a lot of downs, believe me. A lot of them that y'all don't even know about. But, you know, I'm just not the type of person to ask for help. Um, but puppy really does need your help. Um, like I said, I called the vet to see if they could just work out. Like I said, I'd have $95. So if it was like 150, that's only $55. But they won't do it, and I fully understand why. Fully understand why. They've just gotten hoodooed so much. Now, I've had 3 of my other animals that I've taken to this vet, and I've always paid cash, and you know, I spent bukus of money on my Isaac dog that he was a stray, and I had him 12 years, that passed away last July 4th because he had congestive heart failure. Um, Between the medications and the vet, I won't be afraid to say I've spent $1,000 on that dog. But I had money back then. I still had some money from selling my property and my house back then. Um, so, yeah. So anyway, if I had it, there's nothing I wouldn't give to save an animal. And if there was agencies out there that helped with stuff like this, I don't know about them. And I've researched, I've been in this area over 30 years. And there's no help. There's no outlets for even kids. There's no skating ring. There's no movie theater. There's a playground. And it's been overrun. Been crime and everything there at that playground. Kids can't even go there. Y'all, it's the area. I need to get out of this area. But anyway, thanks to all the ones that have helped. I'm praying some more of you. Like I said, if it's nothing but $1, $2, like I said, if everybody just contributed, even like I said, $1, if 80 people watch the video, that's $80. Hey, I'm going to the vet tomorrow. It's just that quick. Now, some of you might be like me and are really, really strapped and only have a few dollars to get you through the month. I don't want people like that to contribute. I don't want anyone to put themselves in no kind of a hardship to contribute to puppy. Don't harm yourself. Okay, well, love y'all. I'm not mad at anybody, by the way. I was just really irritated that I can't help this dog and that there's so much other stuff going on at the same time. It's been just one thing after the other. Hurricanes, trucks, floods, dog. It's just one thing after another, y'all. And it's just overwhelming. It's just overbearing for me. It's really hard. I don't think I've been in this shape in years. I don't know. It's actually been since I took that loan out that things started really getting even worse than what they already were. But I had no choice, and just when things happen, they just happen. And sometimes they keep happening, sometimes they stop. And I'm really praying that they stop. Soon, like real soon. So, to those of you that's out there struggling, like me, God bless you. I will keep you in my prayers. And y'all take care. And I do love and care for my subs. Y'all are my friends. I look at y'all as my friends. And that's why I don't want to take anything. from my friends. But like I said, if you can spare $1 or $2, whatever you can spare. But if you can't, then don't do it. But if everyone that, I mean, like there was 80 some views, and if those 80 some people had have said, here's $1, with the other 3 donations that I've already gotten, like I said, I could have had Puppy to the vet this morning. But anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, love yous, take care, and have a good night. And thank you, y'all, for those that have helped, even if it's just a prayer or it's just a comment of help. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention that the one woman, and I pinned her comment, I don't think she's a sub of mine because I sub back to all my subs, and I'm not sub to her. So I don't believe she's a sub of mine. The Paula Hatten Vine, I pinned her comment. Look, if you were generally really concerned about Puppy, you could have donated $1 instead of being judgmental. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. All right. Y'all take care.